Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. We are back again
Back again.
with some more fun for you guys. My name is Jasmine J. Well, sorry, let me back it up because we got to back it up.
Yeah, back it up.
This is the most vivacious,
Mm,
most voluptuous,
yes.
most sensuous,
Yes.
and most powerful wine tasting show of all time. My name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
I am Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet.
And together we are
Wines
wines
and
and chocolates. And we
chocolates.
have a lot of fun things for you today. We got a lot of things to talk about. It's been a busy day for us.
Yes.
Okay? So strap up, get your wine, get your treat, do whatever you need to do because we need to get right into it. Okay? We have lots. First, I just want to shout out the Get It Off Your Chest pod.
Yeah.
We had a freaking amazing
Awesome
time
time.
drinking, discussing life.
Real discussions.
Yes.
I appreciate not chasing viral things. And it was so crazy because I didn't get to say, because he was talking about viral moments and stuff. And I said, well, nobody wants a virus. Okay, going viral is a disease. It's a disease of of people to like you. It's a disease of wanting people to admire you. It is not a real thing. Anything that,
Cloud.
especially that doesn't organically go viral, because that's the whole point of going viral. It's not so you set it up to do so. The only person I could think that could do something like that is like a Drewski, because he does like real stuff where, okay, I'm gonna set this up for said thing. But like, if you're just farming or like fishing, it's like fishing for compliments, right? Like, oh, I'm so ugly. No, you're not. Oh, I'm
Right.
so stupid. No, you're not. So it's just like people make these viral moments so people can be like, oh, well, you're interesting. Let me follow you. It don't work like that. It don't work like that.
I'm just checking our sound.
Oh, yes. Let me follow you.
Yay. We
Yay.
sound great. Okay.
Just checking y'all.
Yes. No, I agree with you. And they, instead of that, they were super open minded about the wine and everything that we were drinking. They were knowledgeable themselves about wine and the vibe of wine and things like that. So, yes, shout out to all of the, so shout out to the awesome viewers from the Get Off Your Chest podcast and the hosts themselves. We had an amazing time. We can't wait to go back.
I cannot, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for good vibes, you know what I
Yes,
mean? Good vibes, good vibes.
exactly.
So let's talk about
We got Dry Creek
we got Dry
today.
Creek.
So make sure you guys click the link in this episode. You
Yes,
can actually
yes,
order some Dry Creek from us and you can sip with us. Okay. Today we're doing some more white girl. No, I'm just playing.
I
We're
mean,
doing
what Justin said, white girl. We're doing that white girl.
we're doing a Sauvignon Blanc.
Ooh, she a fancy white girl.
Yes, from 2024. Okay, so all of the grapes in this bottle are from the crazy year of 2024. I mean, nothing really crazy was happening. At this point, everybody was back to
Whoa.
work and
Well, that man got in office in
yeah,
2020. Yeah, that
yeah.
that was when I tell you, I don't think I've went to bed more defeated in my life. I knew I didn't want it to be true. I was like, maybe when I wake up,
It'd be different.
maybe she got Michigan, or maybe Wisconsin.
Mm-mm,
No,
mm-mm, nope.
no, woke up like nah.
Nope, nope, unfortunately. Hi, Callie. Thank you for watching, you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We are almost halfway there on Facebook,
Chicka
okay, to be
chicka
able to go
chicka chicka
live.
chicka chicka
We are
chicka.
right there at 200 on Instagram, okay? So make sure you go and, follow that. And
Yes,
then,
please.
we got all our people on YouTube. We love you guys. You guys have been great. So with this Dry Creek Vineyard, it says Fume Blanc is the heart and soul of our family's winery. In 1972, our winery's founder David Stair chose the term Fume Blanc to describe his flagship white wine, a dry Sauvignon Blanc crafted in Loire Valley style. We have continued this tradition for over 50 years. Each lot of this refreshing Fume Blanc was fermented separately in 100% stainless steel. Accountants don't like stainless. With no oak,
Oh.
aging to preserve the vibrant citrus and steely minerals characters that define this wine. I will say I like the label. The
It's
label is
nice.
so nice. Like
It's very informative. Like, it
mm-hmm.
definitely tells you a lot. You know what I'm saying? Gives you the terroir. Gives you, like, what else did it
It
get?
gives you
Tasting notes.
yes, it gives you it says 100% stainless steel no oak aging, racy acidity, ripe citrus and steely minerality, minimal intervention, gluten-free, vegan, okay?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Sound like my tequila girls, my white
Mhm.
tequila girls, my tequila blanca girls.
Yeah,
This sound like this right up your alley.
this is
Okay,
for you guys. This is going to be good. Let's pour it up.
pull it up, pull it
And it's a
up.
twist cap. Amen.
That makes it easy for these easy breezy beautiful days we're gonna have.
Okay, come on now, springtime. Never want to go above the curve, everybody, okay? Stay in the curve.
Look, a good curve.
Ting. Cheers, cheers. Happy Sunday, everybody. You know, it is springtime. Mm. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes, come on, Peaches.
He like to call me
Come
peaches
on,
when we
Peaches.
get this nasty.
Right. Peaches and cream.
Hey, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm definitely, this is definitely,
yeah. It is
this is
creamy.
sexy.
It is creamy. I will give it that.
Oh my God, this with some
It's really floral.
um Caesar salad.
Ooh, I got some honeysuckle.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely giving honey for sure.
A very delicate rain.
Mm-hmm. Let me get some wine glasses in the chat. Okay, cheers,
Yes,
you
wine glasses in
guys.
the chat. Yes.
W chat one more time. Let's take the sip. I'm getting granny apple. I'm getting a Sour Patch Kid.
So tart.
Yeah, that stainless
Ooh,
steel barrel, boy.
but it's burning.
It'll
She
make
got
that.
a little burn. That
Yeah,
burn came on. That burn came on.
that burn. Yeah, come on, tequila people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is tequila down.
Mhm. Mhm.
But you won't wake up after a night of bad
That's
decisions
right.
like you would with tequila.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
You give yourself a chance.
Honestly, look, get your little orange juice with that. Quite frankly, maybe a little
It's a flat.
grapefruit
It's a flat
juice.
mimosa.
It is
It's a flat mimosa.
very easy. You know, if you just really can't take
And you heard that here first. Okay,
the
that's a flat
acidity,
mimosa.
put your little juice in there.
Little juice.
Take it right. And honestly, you just have your little fruit or something. It take it right out.
You know, the old school folks used to put some Sprite in it, or
There
put
you
some
go.
ginger ale. Because
There you go.
for those that have been watching the show, you know, I talked about my great aunt, and you know, we have our own family recipe who make jugs of wine, and like, yeah, used to cut it with that. Used to cut it
Good
with
old
Sprite,
Sprite.
and I mean, honestly, it just gave like punch,
Mm-hmm.
and it was so good,
Love,
so good.
love the good jungle punch. Okay. So before we get into our first topics, we want to show you guys these lovely Paris Baguette
Oh my god.
boxes. Okay.
So good old Google strikes again, baby, because you know what
It
we
is
like to
Easter.
do.
Happy Easter.
You know, we likes to pivot, honey, because this was not. You know, I love being transparent with y'all. This is about being transparent on the
That's
show.
right.
Y'all know we love to pivot. The chocolates I wanted, fortunately, did not come in time.
That's right.
So you know, we after the show, we went out and had our little girl lunch. Okay, we felt real
Check it out on
sexy.
Instagram.
Yes, okay. And shout out to Summit Grill because that lavender
So
rose
fucking good.
cannot get some rose. Okay, it was so good.
Yes.
What a time. Anyway, but yeah, so we were like, well, you know, let's go and get the chocolates, right? So I found a place.
The backup chocolate.
The backup chocolates,
Yeah.
backing it up
Yeah.
chocolates. And so we were like, oh, there's a place in Oak Park Mall. Looked like they just had rows and rows of things. So let's go visit them.
Close.
Like we said, happy Easter, right? So we roll up and I see the Target across the street. And ain't no
Zero
cars
people.
there.
Zero.
Ain't no cars. And I said,
Then I saw that there was no cars in the mall parking
and
lot. I was like,
not a single. And I said, oh.
just the police officer. I was like, hey.
So Jesus went over capitalism this time. I thought for sure they was going to squeeze every piece of dime and energy out of people, but they said, no, go be with your family. Go eat some ham.
I mean, at this point in the fucking economy, it's like, bitch.
We not finna squeeze
Please,
you, bro.
yeah.
We don't
We've
even
been
want to
through
pay
a
these
lot.
niggas to be here for
Yeah.
you to come and buy something. It's just, no, we good. So now, again, pivot on top of a pivot.
Come on now.
And so now I go back on the good old Google, and I say, I say
Please.
chocolates again, right? Or something.
Point us in the direction.
And it says Paris Baguette, 0.3 miles. Oh, it was just literally down the parking lot and around the corner. And down the parking lot and around the corner. And Paris Baguette. And first of all, I called. Okay? I called to make sure the masses was open. So when they answered the phone, I said, yes. And I said, what time do you guys close? Oh, we close at 10. It's regular time, period. So we make our way there. Again, go to the Instagram. You guys can see it. Beautiful place. Beautiful French pastries, freshly made daily throughout the day. Because while we was there, homegirl was out there putting the new ones in the, you know what I'm saying? So that they do it throughout the day. They have coffees.
And people were there. Like, they were in there gathering.
Yeah.
Okay? They were like, this is our regular
This is a
spot
spot.
on Sunday.
Okay?
I was like,
right after church, we go get us a croissant. Okay, we go get us a cronut, a croissant donut, whatever the fuck they be doing. But really lovely place. So we got some beautiful treats for you guys. And then shout out to the young lady there who hooked us up. That's how we got the extra cake.
Hooked us up.
So we got some. I don't want to put her on blast.
oh, okay.
Just no thank you.
She just hooked us up.
Chips up. So you want to go ahead and show up?
We can.
You want to talk about something while we show them off?
Let's do it. So, Good Kid, Mad City has been on the charts for how long?
700 weeks. Let's do some math. How many years is that?
Because there's 52 weeks in a year.
No, we ain't got to do that. Just pull up your calculator,
Here, I
child.
got it right here.
We ain't got to do all that.
700 weeks?
700 divided by
52. 13 years. Jesus.
13 years.
That's a long time.
13, maybe 14 if you count them leap years. But 13 years. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I knew when that man rapped at the BET Hip Hop Awards,
it was over for
when
these
niggas had a problem with the control verse, I knew who the real nigga was then. And I love the way this opens, by the way. This man has been...
Did yours open upside down? Okay, mine is upside down.
I don't think it's upside down.
Mine got...
your cake.
I don't know how.
I don't think yours is upside down.
It is.
Oh, it is.
It's okay. Just flip it.
But thankfully, it's solid and, cool.
So good.
But yeah, 13 years, this man has proven that he is that guy.
Yes, he has.
You all sat up there and tried to doubt this man because a guy that you liked made hits. But the thing is, he made empty hits. Empty hits. He did shit with no integrity. So when we speak about smear campaigns and hate campaigns and all this silly shit, you have to understand. Think of if like that wasn't on, we don't trust you.
This never would have happened.
No, I'm not even saying that.
Oh.
There is no hate campaign because that man was already truly hated. There are 2 albums about how we don't trust you. And people were speculating that last Future album, I Still Don't Like You or whatever, was about him too.
I mean, kind of goes with the theme.
It fits with the themes, okay? So this is a man who has earned his hate campaign, who has earned his hate. He's earned his hate train, bro. He's earned it because he just is a slimy individual. And it shouldn't have taken Kendrick to do what he has done, and you all are still salty about it. You all are still trying to make sense of what happened and all this silly shit, But the proof is in the pudding. 13 years. I ain't gonna say 7 weeks. 13 years.
Come on now. Just day after day.
Okay, that's literally from elementary to high school. That's literally somebody's whole childhood. Somebody's whole life. Someone was born the year that shit came out and they graduated this year. Maybe last year.
Cheers to Good Kid, Mad City. Beautiful album. Beautiful guy.
We love you, Ken.
And how much is this with the percentage?
Oh yeah.
13%. Jesus.
Ooh.
Yes.
She got a little.
Yeah. Bite.
She got a little weight on her.
Let's do the first bite.
Okay, let me make
First
sure.
of all, this little design thing at the top. Come on now,
Just
Paris.
because this is
Baguettes.
the wine and chocolate show, honey. So we got to have the chocolate, okay?
Let's do
I'm actually gonna take that off. I'm gonna eat that by
you?
itself.
It's so fluffy and light. I just want to say it just scooped effortlessly. Like it just
Look at that, just a perfect.
yeah, it's just a perfect. It's like we're in France and you're just like we're just sitting outside and the birds are chirping and Eiffel Tower's in the back and we're just like yeah, we're just about to have our croissant. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, hello.
Hi. What's it?
Drenched dog.
What's up? It's very coffee.
So I believe this is their version of tiramisu. First of all, fantastic.
Very
It's
light.
so creamy.
It's so creamy. It's like wedding cake.
Because the spongy lady fingers. I actually like it with the wine.
Oh, I do it.
I got almonds.
I'm getting lemon meringue.
Got almonds. I got butter.
Maybe I'm getting the lemon meringue from is like the butter. Because it's so silky. It just melts in your mouth.
Yeah, if you ain't got no teeth,
It doesn't do nothing.
you good.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, that was very well.
Yeah.
I was kind of worried because I figured the other things that we got would pair better. Since it was our most chocolatey thing that we got. But I'm pleasantly surprised.
Love that you have the
This is some dark chocolate.
printed little design on here. Paris
See that?
Baguette.
There you go.
Check them out. Make sure you let them know the Wine and Chocolate Girls sent you.
Please and thank you. That's that
Hello.
espresso.
Is it dark chocolate? Yeah. Look, it's sweet though.
And it doesn't compete
Love
with
that.
wine.
No.
I'm very pleasantly surprised.
It meshed a lot better than I thought. Because, you know, you typically want to go with like fruity stuff like this next bread and everything like that. Typically goes better with white wine. But this chocolate, tiramisu like, I'm not mad at it.
Funnily enough, I think the coffee is helping.
That's interesting. Let's see. Our next topic. Let's get LeBron James out the way, y'all. So LeBron was around some white folks. And he said something about some black folks. For the love of God. No, but seriously. So basically, he was golfing, it looked like.
They always golfing.
They were golfing, and I don't know what prompted this conversation, but let's just pull it up. We just pull it up. We're going to start it over. And it's just giving, it's just off top before I even play it. It's just giving, yeah, man. Yeah. I'm you guys. Yeah. Like, and I love LeBron. Like, don't get it fucked up. But it's just like, it's just giving this fucking token shit right off the top.
It's like that skit with Drewski about the only black guy, the white fraternity. It was very much that.
Okay, I can't do that. Let's do this first. All right, here we go, guys. Let's pull it up.
Staying at the fucking Hyatt at 41 years old. You think I want to do that shit? Being in Memphis on a fucking random ass Thursday. I'm not like the first guy I even talk about in the NBA. Like we all like, you guys have to move. Just go over to Nashville. You got the You got Vanderbilt over there. You got the fucking NASCAR. You got a stadium. Don't they got a hockey team too?
Yeah, Predators.
Predators, yeah.
Like they got everything.
Doesn't look like LeBron's going to be on the Grizzlies anytime soon, so Grizzly fans out there.
Yeah, they know. Their only chance was in 2003 if they'd have won the lottery. Give me that. And I might have pulled a Eli Manning and not showed up
For the games.
staying at the fucking Hyatt.
All right. So for me, again, I love LeBron, and honestly, what I feel like he said, it wasn't that serious, but the problem
The optics, man.
it's the optics,
The
my
optics,
nigga.
yo.
Like you just look like you want to be part of the crew, the clan, whatever fuck, and it's just like no, like you can't get caught. You know what I'm saying, in those situations, like, because it just looks crazy. I ain't gonna say I liked his response. I'm glad he at least cleaned it up a little bit, like, yeah, I mentioned other people, whatever. But again, it's just the tone. The tone is just giving, yeah, like, dude,
I would
like,
never
oh,
dead
what
in
the
fucking
fuck?
Memphis.
Yeah, like,
Would it look like eating Bojangles,
it's
bro?
just
Like, I don't
fucking
do that.
ghetto.
Like, I mean, what am I going to go out and get robbed? I mean, to his credit, somebody did pull up a compilation of other NBA players. Basically, I feel like
The same
it's
thing.
an open secret about how they
Memphis.
feel about Memphis. But the problem is, and there was a video I watched that helped me see it from a little different perspective, was King Reed's. He's from Memphis. And so he was like, this is a black city that is underfunded, like purposefully underfunded. You telling these folks that they should take one of the main vital blood resources of this entire city and just uproot it to somewhere else because you don't like playing in this city because you think that the hotels are beneath you and shit like that. Because that's kind of the consensus I got from all the players. Like, they kept mentioning, I think, the Westin, which is across the street. And it's just like, man, we gotta stay at this. Like, My thing is like, bro, like, you're only there for a night. You know what I'm saying? It pales in comparison to when I seen the compilation of people talking about Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is where you should have your motherfucking guns drawn your ire about, because they're being openly racist to players in Salt Lake City, but you ain't saying shit about that. Nobody say, oh, I hate going to Salt Lake. It just take a few niggas to be like, yeah, because it's getting like the same thing like over there across streets with football, soccer, right? How they be making animal noises and throwing fucking banana peels. It's brutal over there. You know what I'm saying? So, but the point remains, again, the optics, what you are saying and what you're saying, what does that mean to them type of people you saying it to? You know, it's one thing to gripe about the city, but when you are croning on about the city for its deficits that the government is responsible for, that's not fucking fair. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, and then in his response, did I say I don't like black people? That let me know. Okay, nigga. All right.
And if there's a part of me that understands, like, when you're a celebrity, it's like every single thing you say is under scrutiny. Like, who wants to be sitting up here thinking about the government after you just say like a flyby little statement? You know what I'm saying? So I understand it, but it's still like when you're at that level, you have responsibility.
You do.
You have to be responsible, especially when you're, come on now, because they got cameras. Now, it'd be one thing if y'all just in the locker room, ain't nobody seen recording it, that's 9 and the third. If somebody just secretly pulled it out and then was like, you see what I'm saying? I'd be like, but nigga, you seen that the cameras was there. You know.
You're very
They
comfortable.
clip shit up and they spin it and this, that. So you have, again, and you're 41. So, and you've been doing this long time. So, sir, just watch your tone. Watch your tone.
That's it, you know
Talking
what I'm
about
saying?
black folk
and like
white
that's a
folk.
conversation. That is not a mixed company conversation.
No.
You want to talk to niggas about it, fine, because we get it, we understand it,
Right.
and there'll be somebody there that maybe can give you some or check you or something in a certain type of way. But these white folks, they don't know no fucking wiser. They're just like, oh, you feel like doing our job for us. Nice.
And
like
then they
that,
clip your ass and got it spread. And for me, it's like, where's all that energy for them? You have energy for the people that said something, rightfully so. Then the motherfuckers that was fucking filming you, it clipped your ass, and you ain't have nothing to say.
Yeah,
Like, I wish they didn't do that to me. Like, that's not what I meant. Like, no,
Right.
you were just like, well, did
I
I
didn't
say
say. All right, bro. You got it. So that means you meant everything you motherfucker said on that field. Okay, cool.
And
Cause
which you can, right? Like, you can want certain standards, right? But it's just, again, if you know, right, that it's on purpose and all those things, and you just have to take that into account. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
especially
you.
when you come from Cleveland, nigga. Like, you come from another heavily black, underfunded fucking city.
Yeah.
Like, Memphis and Cleveland are damn near identical, except for the accents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of them, a lot of these black cities are like that. Some got a little bit more money than the others, and some don't. Like, I'm sure Chicago is way better than fucking Memphis. There's a lot in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? You can stay in the quote unquote white area and still be in Chicago proper, downtown, da 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 da. So, but I've already made this decision, but I'm just gonna formally tell you all here.
About LeBron?
No, not about
Oh,
anybody.
okay.
About anybody, including us. Anybody that sits in front of a camera, has a microphone put in their face. I am no longer assuming what you mean.
Right.
I am so tired of people inferring and what they meant to say.
Right.
No, that's how we keep so much of this shit going.
Yes.
You gotta cut that shit when it's happening, because some people are telling on themselves subconsciously every fucking day.
Amen.
The things that they say, the way that they say the things, the way that they act, the way that they posture, the way that they carry themselves, the way they eat their fucking food, the way that they drive. Like, all these things are central to your personality and your real ego.
Yeah.
Okay? So you have to be responsible, and this is where people get being humble confused with being like weak. No, you be humble because you don't know if you are going to humiliate someone, if you're going to make an ass of yourself, if you're going to be talking about shit that you shouldn't, that you have no gravity to fucking talk about, that keeps you from sounding fucking dumb. That's all it does. But you have so much ego and pride about the shit that you're not understanding it. Like Russell, we have to keep bringing that shit up because it just reaffirms the fact that you think you can just say whatever you want. You think you just say whatever you want and the shit'll just be okay, but that's not how none of that works.
Context
When you
is
put
important.
yourself in public positions, you have to be open for the public scrutiny of the shit that happens. That's how this works. I hate to break it to you. If you're willing to say this shit, you need to be willing to explain it and stand on it. I'm no longer assuming the fuck you mean. Can't see it.
Maybe just bring it out.
Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them
Okay.
out.
Ta-da.
Okay.
A cute little tartlet, a cute little mini croissant, and then a fruit croissant.
Yes.
Very excited about that. Let's do the fruit first, and then we do because I think that was lemon. I don't know.
No, it's cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Okay, well I think that'll be good with the wine too. Okay. Yeah, LeBron. Be better next time.
Better luck next time. Okay.
Be better next time. Just be, and try. And
your
again,
knife?
I understand. Not a knife, but I'll just do that. I understand. Again, as a celebrity, you're like, bro. Okay, I can't do anything right. People get mad at me and I say anything.
That's a cop out because that
it
absolves
is.
responsibility. It's like, no, it's not that you can't do anything right. We're just talking about this time.
Yes.
And then because that's manipulation. Don't
Yes.
fuck around and do that. It's not about, don't try to make no pity party.
Well, the reason why I'm saying that is that I can see that being your mindset, and that's why you responded the way you did. Because he's just kind of like, well, did I say I don't like black people? It's kind of like,
You're missing the point.
first of all, exactly, you're missing the point. Yes, we have to scrutinize everything you say. No, you didn't specifically say you don't like black people, but you inferred it. No, but seriously, at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, again, yes, you know who you are, sir. So you are you are a huge influence on people. So that's at the end of the day, you have to know that your words have weight. And I know that that sucks for you, but you also get like hundreds of millions of dollars. So it's kind of like a trade off.
You be all right.
Yes.
I hate to say it like that, but you be all right.
Rub some dirt on it. Okay, ready?
No.
Split it up. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
We do need
you got to go get a knife, girl. This cannot be.
This is.
I'll go get it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. While you do that, I'm going to pull up the next topic.
Okay.
Which I feel a good one to go to next is Brandy, and I'll play the clip while you go do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. Poor Brandy, she's just been really, I feel, going through it this past couple weeks. I don't know what that's about.
I think she just has revealed how much she has gone through, period, in this fucking industry. Y'all love
What was the next time?
Here we go. I'm gonna turn it up some.
Well, you gotta read the excerpts before you play the video.
Okay. Let's read the excerpt. Ooh. Okay. It says.
No, the
other one?
Yeah, go to the act.
This one.
That's
Okay.
one of them.
Let's do
Go
this.
to the other one.
Oh.
There should be two of them. Go back to our wine and chocolate chat. Okay. There's one and there's the. Okay.
This one?
Go up again.
This one.
Go up again. Go up again. That one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's start there.
Okay. Brandy recounts her clash with Ye and Atlantic Records over her album Aphrodisiac. Without consulting me, they had offered Kanye 2 placements on my album. Oh, hell no.
They just said, "No, bitch, you finna get this work."
With the added condition that one of his records would be the lead single. Jesus! You be in the game for 55 years. Anyway, sorry. They would also give him free reign to create the video treatment for that single. The album was otherwise complete, and I was still hot over having have to compromise my creative vision by bringing in another producer at the 11th hour. But I made the concession and played the team game. The record came out dope, no denying that, but our disagreement over which version of Where You Wanna Be would make the final cut became a power struggle, and I didn't understand why Kanye was fighting me. I didn't understand why Kanye was fighting me on it. I just wanted a different mix of the vocals. We went back and forth for days, and I refused to make another concession, especially not about how my voice was presented. He barely looked up from the soundboard. Nah, I can't do that. His eyes met mine, and bitch, I can't stand when a nigga just be like, nah, I can't. Bitch, yes, you can. Anyway.
Raggedy.
No, I can't do that. His eyes met mine. Unflinching, a challenge in their depths. I can't because I turned it in already.
This nigga said, "I can't do that because I turned it in
without
already."
your permission. I asked what he meant by that. He shrugged, turning back to his work as though this conversation was already over. You'll be all right, he said, just like what you said to LeBron. He said with a shrug grin that set my teeth on edge, okay? Real smack. That may sound like a minor disagreement to someone on the outside looking in, but to me, it represented a stripping away of my agency on a deeply personal project. But I couldn't afford to be upset or angry. I still had a video to shoot and a record to promote with Kanye. I'd also promised Atlantic executive G. Robertson that I would return the favor and do a record on Kanye's sophomore album. Late registration, so I swallowed my pride along with the lump in my throat, forced a smile that didn't reach my eyes, and nodded like this was all a part of the process. Oh my. Oh my. So then we go here?
No.
Oh, we go here.
That's unrelated to that.
Okay.
That's the second part.
Okay.
Let's talk about this first part.
Okay.
First of all, what are your thoughts?
My. It just sucks that you be in the music business for that long. Brandy has been in the music business, bitch, since before I could read.
Since she was a child.
Okay? And to have to compromise your artistic vision for a little bitch that done popped up out of nowhere.
I mean, granted, he was.
I mean, not while she was coming up.
Oh well, yeah.
I'm not trying to never take away from Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that she was well established before Kanye came along.
Yeah.
So for him to have that sort of power, and then bitch is Brandy, and you just like, you be all right.
Where do you get off talking to Brandy like that? Like, what kind of shit?
And I really want to know your response to this. I want to respond to Brandy. You better not shrug this off. No. Because what the fuck were you thinking, sir? Anyway, that's what I got.
Yeah, I mean, I echo that. Because like, when I read it, I was just like, bitch, who do you think you are? Like, see, and this is like
That's
the
why
conversation.
I ain't in the damn music
Okay,
industry.
and this is why that's what I meant in the conversation we was having. When that shit go on, you check that shit. Ain't no motherfucking way that me, Brandy Norwood, my own shit since fuck I got a Barbie, nigga. I have my own fucking bar. I wish you, because you wouldn't say that shit. Well, of course you wouldn't say that shit to Beyonce because Jay-Z smacked the shit out you. But you wouldn't do this to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? You do this to people that you know you can get away from. Because, you kind of did that shit to Keisha Cole, too. She got her little story about you, too, being a fucking control freak. Only for you to release an album that has AI all up and through it. Says a lot about you. Says a lot about your decline as well, too. But we're going to get to your ass in a minute.
And quite frankly, I genuinely believe, sorry to interrupt, is that a lot of y'all artists, you got a button that's pressed. It's not because you're good or because you're really an artistic genius or whatever. You get a button that's pressed, and then somehow, with a lot of the stars at the time that we're in, you end up bigger than the people that you first started with.
Or that has been up before you.
Or before you, and just because you got that button pressed, you think that, again, you're bigger than every the fuck thing. And just because, whatever, because somebody told you that, it's cool. But it's like, be better. Be better. Especially for the people who, again, have molded and shaped this culture. Like, what the fuck?
And Kanye is a fucking punk. If you really listen, y'all know how I get down. That would, when I tell you the headphones would have been flying, when I tell you a motherfucking
Like,
chair would have
excuse
went
me,
through
bitch,
the
you can
fucking
look up.
window. Cause first, hey, say nigga, who the fuck you think you are? Get on that. You got a G check, especially in the industry, cause everybody think you a pussy. Everybody think that you gonna roll over and they just gonna make money off you. You gotta let these niggas know, no, bitch. It'll never be that kind of motherfucking time. I don't give a fuck. And bitch, you beneath me. Let's be fuck clear. And if nigga, my brother more famous than you, bitch. Let's be clear. I know I'm exaggerating a little bit, but yeah, like let's.
I mean, he fucked him first.
Oh, and I would have said that too, even though he wasn't fucking her around that time. But still, though, it's just, bro.
It's probably really why he has a problem with you, with Brandy, because fuck this woman.
I don't know. Well, that was before.
I know, but it doesn't matter. You know these niggas. They don't give a fuck.
Like, because you made it no secret that you wanted her punk ass. So there's that. And like, nigga, my brother already slutted out a bitch you want. You're doing
Made her famous, actually.
Nigga, you lucky that God saw something in you to bring you back, bitch. Okay? You acting real fucking ungrateful for your second chance, ho. But I'm gonna tell you what, you ain't gonna get no second chance. Do this shit to me, bitch. You better do it or I'm gonna fuck you up. And that just really would have been it. Okay? It really just would have been. But she a good church girl. She unfortunately, long way. Yeah. In the middle.
Well, I was trying to make sure that we both got
We can just do that separately, but you do that and then.
Okay, you wanted to separate.
Yeah, that
okay.
way you got. But yeah, nah, fuck that shit because I just want people to stand up for themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's truly be my main thing.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to feel like
they're taking advantage of.
Yeah, like nah. Even if we gotta fight this shit out, that's why I said there would have been some fucking furniture moving in that bitch. I would have blew out all the little fucking voice I got for this fuck ass song. And I'm not doing your motherfucking shit, bitch.
You get off
and
my
I'm
shit.
getting another motherfucking director for this video, bitch.
That's what kind of bullshit is
Because
that?
guess what? It's already sent in. Ha ha. Fuck ass
That's
nigga.
wild, bro. That's
So,
really wild.
Yeah, I just, girl, disgusting. Take your blue bird. So yeah, I read that shit. I was like, he been a bitch. He been a... And no, that's much like we talk about Drake, I am one of those people that became a disillusioned fan. Like once it became clear that's who this nigga was, I said, I got to go.
Yeah.
I got to exit.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing because we have more things to talk about with Kanye. So before we do that,
It's cream
look
filled.
at that. First of all, it tastes very lemony because I just had a little sliver of them.
Giving meringue.
Yes. I cannot wait
This
to taste
glaze
it
on
with
here
this.
is great.
Yep. Let's do it.
Ole do it. It's so light.
It's like breakfast. It's giving up breakfast. So flaky, crunchy, but soft in the middle.
It tastes like lemon rind. It tastes like the skin of a lemon.
Oh yeah, lemon juice, aid,
Lemonade.
lemon meringue, like you said, lemon curd,
I love some curd.
all of it, all of the lemons, all the fruits are good too. Yeah, very fresh. Not soggy or
It's buttery.
soft. It's like got the perfect.
Flaky.
It's got the perfect texture. Speaking of Kanye.
We gotta get to story number 2.
Oh, with Brandy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's bring it
Because we're
up.
going to be on Kanye for a minute.
Oops.
Okay, not this.
This-
Go to the
What was the
top.
next album after
Next
that?
top.
Human
Yeah.
was an interesting
This
album
part
because
first.
it was
All right, it says Brandy opens up in her memoir Phases about Dark Child's creative betrayal.
Dark Child Nana.
Dark Child, ooh, ooh, nah, nah.
Oh, Nana.
It's so funny you said that because, hold on. Him working with other artists wasn't an issue for me. I was exceptionally proud of what he built with what he built with Dark Child. I celebrated every one of his victories as if it were my own. But the pride got harder to hold when I started to hear our sound, my sound, echoing from the mouths of other women. Echoing from the sound of other women. The same intricate vocal arrangements with stacked harmonies that have been my signature, the same song structure, the same approach we innovated on Never Say Never and Full Moon. At first, I told myself I was being sensitive and even petty. This is the business, I whispered to myself. Nobody owns sound until they refuse to let me use them on my own songs. Scroll down because I want to see, did they mention the other part? Dang. Okay, so I thought I sent it, but I didn't. So there was another part to this before you play the video. So also she says in her book that they were having, a brotherly, sisterly, back and forth disagreement. So, when you know each other that well, what buttons to press and stuff like that. And so in their conversation, he abruptly tells her, well, you go off and do your own thing while I'll go sell 5 million records with Beyonce. He said, I knew from there that our working relationship would never be the same because, throw
You
another
can't
artist in my
say
face.
that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You can't say that.
And so I just like, wow.
Like
That's
I
fucked
use,
up.
and that's what I'm saying. Because you let me work with you all the time, and now you got something to say about Beyonce.
It's really, it's kind of like an Aaliyah Timbaland situation, right? It's just like, I don't know who's the chicken and the egg first, right? Because technically Aaliyah was already a star, but because of the whole R. Kelly thing, she had to get a new sound. And kind of same thing. Well, I won't say the same thing with R. stuff, but with Brandy was getting to a point where she had to, babyface can't do everything. So she needed a style, and they basically worked together to create this thing. But Dark Cloud is not the only producer that is accused of doing that in favor for Beyonce. I'm sorry. There was also, I think his name was Rich. whoever produced It's Just One Thing that got me dipping in the, he also went to go and do Crazy in Love, but it was they were similar. That was his style, and basically we all know what happened after Crazy in Love came out. So there has always unfortunately been this thing about people taking what they do and then going over there and then like staying over there, right? And I get it, because again, this makes money. You guys have good chemistry. Nobody's begrudging that, but I feel like if you think of like a Timbaland, or if you think of like a Pharrell or something like that, like these big super producers, they have a sound that everybody can do. But that sound does not only belong to that particular artist. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of what this situation is. You built this sound with this one person. You weren't a guy that was going around you didn't have your own formula that you were putting on other people. You formulated this thing with this one person, and you saw that it worked here, so you thought you could recreate the formula other places. And that is, in my opinion, lazy on your part, because if you are a great producer, you can do that with anybody that you work with. Because that's part of being a producer. You have to coach these people in the booth to get the right note, to say the right thing, punching in, da-da-da-da. You are literally the composer, and they are the muse. Like, that's the whole thing that works. So it's really fucked up. It's really unfortunate.
Beyonce, what do you be doing to these people? Like, what kind of spells? Like, tell me, bitch, because what the fuck? When I say that the cult over there, my God, like, it's just been happening forever.
Because when I tell you the dream realized bread was butter, never fucking left. Like, anybody that works with her, they realize the table is set, and I'm not finna leave.
And we'll cut a neck. Okay.
Okay, they go to the video.
Yep.
And I believe this is Brandy, like, speaking about this is years ago, but it's her speaking about why they stopped working together.
What was the next album after that? Human. Human was an interesting album because it was more pop driven than anything, and I don't think that was a good decision. But our recent work that we've done together, which was my last album called Human, was not successful. And since then, our relationship has been kind of shaky. Rodney Jerkins better give you his best work, because he did not give me his best work on Human. Some of the things that has happened between me and Rodney has been personal. The last album, Human, how he didn't put his all into that album, that was a personal thing for me. So I just want to make sure if he's not going to give you the best work and the best album, it's no need to do a deal with him. I'm just saying to you, I don't want Rodney to do the same thing that he did to me to Ray, which was go in purposefully and not do his best, because I kind of feel like on my last album, I didn't get that.
How you feel like that?
It wasn't as like creative and forthcoming as the other projects.
Wait. Let's talk about your most recent album, Human. To hell with that album. Why? You didn't like it? I believe a lot of songs on that album have inspired some of the fans. In that respect, it's a blessing. But where I feel creatively it could have gone, in the space I was in creatively, I needed somebody around me to be in that same space. What would you have liked out of that album? First of all, it would have been a different album, but with the same inspiration and same blessing for the people. It would have been hotter music and a hotter look. Number 1 on the charts. Black.
Well, Brandy, the only thing that I have is that when it comes to your music, and I understand that, you've been in the music game. I'm not in there. I'm only speaking from the outside and looking in. That much like what Kiki said, in that you got to check people to stop playing with you, especially about your business and your music. And maybe that's what the fuck Beyonce do. She just don't let nobody do that to her under any circumstances.
I do believe that.
And again, I'm sure your positions are very different in that, like, maybe she has a little bit more power to do that, and maybe you don't, or maybe you feel you don't. Maybe you don't feel like that. And that, you know what I'm saying, that can have something to do with how this all played out. So I just want to, I feel like at this point, I mean, I'm glad that you're telling us about it, but I'm also kind of like, you didn't tell us much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying a lot of nothing for me. Like, that little clip was just like, he didn't do anything. He didn't do nothing creatively. What exactly were you looking for? Were you looking for, some specific sound effects? Were you looking for a specific melody? Like, and I know maybe you're talking to us like, bitch, y'all don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I think it still would have helped with the context, because sometimes people can feel like when you just want something negative to say. Like when you just, at the end of the day, nothing that somebody will do, it doesn't matter how creative or how out of the box or however the fuck, you will just still find something. So when that stuff happens, I encourage people to genuinely come up with an actual critique, like of something tangible that people can actually be like, I know what you're talking about. This is an example. Giving people examples is important, because if you don't, then you're just saying things, and then like his face was like, why'd you feel that? You still didn't really give him an answer. You were just like, well, I didn't feel like you could have, like, just really didn't try. And niggas would take that offensive, like, bitch, actually I did. And I tried very hard, your ass wouldn't accept it. And I'm not even trying to go on you like that, Brady. I'm just saying that, again, especially with your shit, this is me personally, anything that I have, and I have a critique about it, I'm very specific about what it is I do or don't like. So,
yeah, and just kind of a common thread I've seen with a lot of these Brandy excerpts, and then just throughout the years, like the whole pregnancy thing and faking the marriage and da 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 da. It's like she has unfortunately always had to
people
perform
pleaser.
to like, and so when you do that, you don't have the tools to tell the motherfucker stop playing with me. You don't have the tools to be like you said, to specify what it is you don't like. All you know is I don't like it. I don't know, but I just don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have never been taught to formulate those into words. Like when you don't like something, you just always have only gone as far as like, no, I don't like that. You've never had to explain why you don't like it, or haven't had the ability. The nobody's giving you the space to explain why they like something. People more than likely have been telling you, oh, like Kanye, you be all right. You've probably been hearing you be all right since childhood. Like, since she been in this game since a baby. Okay, she was almost on fucking Disney. Okay, she been out here. Right. So when you come from that, and you have very churchy parents, and you come from a very strict religious background, and everything depends on your image and all this shit. Yeah,
and you're the fucking breadwinner at this point. Your family. Oh fuck! I need that. I was looking for that.
But yeah, it's unfortunate, and that's why she was not able to do so, and then everything turned into what it turned into.
Like you said, poor baby. She just been in this shit so long that she didn't have the words. You could tell. She didn't have the words. And she probably was just more hurt than anything. She probably, and I don't know, because like we said, we're going to stop doing the whole assuming, right, that what people mean or what they're thinking or whatever. But I do feel like, I'm also an empath, and I feel like, especially with reading those paragraphs prior to about her just feeling like betrayed and feeling hurt, that could be it too, where it's like maybe it's not that you don't like it, but just like you're feeling away. Even her saying like she's feeling petty, like no, because that sounds too much like what you know what I mean, but you don't want to say that. And girl, you just gotta say it.
You gotta say it.
Just gotta say it, girl. Get it out.
It's unfortunate. Okay.
Kanye. It's time for Kanye. Okay, y'all. So he had a concert. It's so crazy because somebody gave me a list. Who was it? Here it is. Here's a list of the people at the concert.
Oh boy, let's go down the list.
Let's share it with the people. Dave Chappelle. Woo! Number one.
Not surprising. Erykah Badu. Not surprising.
Rod Wave, not surprising.
Quite frankly, all of these names are not fucking surprising.
Coyle Ray, Chloe Bailey,
Diplo, Winnie Harlow, Paul Pierce.
Kevin Gates, of
Of
course.
course, Kevin Gates, weird ass.
Rich
Rich
Kid, of
Kid,
course.
The Game,
of course.
Jerry Lorenzo, don't know who that is. India Love,
of course.
Jesus Christ, she was in there streaming, I'm sure.
And India Love is not pregnant. I refuse to believe that. I know her and DDG created that as a April Fool, even though it was the day after April Fool. I feel that they did that. That's the April Fool.
Boy.
Anyway.
Okay, ASAP Nast, Michelle Lemmy,
I don't know who that is.
Heather Sanders,
Not sure.
DC the Don, Travis Bennett,
Nope.
Too Slimy,
Not a clue.
Black Boy Max.
I've heard that.
Skywater.
Not a clue.
Okay, Niecy Nash.
Yes.
Jessica Betts.
No.
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Does it say more?
It does, but I don't think you can go more. Yeah, no.
Okay, and more.
Yikes.
So
So Dave Chappelle is actually a shock to me. I mean, not that like I feel Dave is just like above going to Kanye concert, but it's like, damn.
oh, then that means you haven't been paying attention to him in the past few years.
Oh, he be saying something. About
Oh
Kanye?
man, Dave has
He's
left
he's
the
a Yeats
building.
fan. Oh,
Dave has on a lot of things, and that be my main problem.
damn,
Kanye,
damn.
Jay-Z, J. Cole,
That whole Rock Nation.
Kendrick. I'm not Kendrick. Sorry, Drake. It's just people. How can I put this? Find words. People keep shitting on the very things and vehicles that get them to where they are. So much so that when it is time to actually stand on something, when it is actually time to, be a positive resistance to change or anything, they don't do it. A lot of the time, some of these people have, fake religious reasons why they do this, the fake Christianity of it all, as I be telling y'all about this, that, oh, well, you just have to turn the other cheek, not so, but you're not God, and that's not your job, okay? Plus, you are here to uphold other folks. So I say that specifically because Kanye is no stranger to Jesus. Kanye is no stranger to gospel and all these other type of things. And so is Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill's whole psychosis break was religion mixed with being cheated on by that damn Marley and things not going right in the industry. It was just a perfect cocktail of her to go batshit and disappear, right? But she's always been on her Jesus podium, right? So her and other people like to do this, well, I don't care if the world is against you, brother. I'm with you, and God. Oh, Erykah Badu was another person like that too. Like, they use religion to okay themselves for being around people that need to be held accountable.
Even you.
Okay, so that's one part of it. The other part of it is just the fandom of it all. Like Chloe Bailey is getting ate the fuck up. Okay, her mentions are in motherfucking shambles. I don't think she cares, but either way, it's still happening because it's like, this man, as far as the black community goes, because I can't speak for the Jewish community, but as far as the black community goes, the one that gave you the very vehicle that make you who you are, we have to stand firm on not forgiving this nigga. Like, what are we talking about? He clearly has done so much. And then to go back to the Christian thing, he's a blasphemer. You cannot save a blasphemer. That's like one of the few sins that is unforgivable. You cannot say, once he makes a mockery of God in such a way that he has, you cannot use your Christianity to be like, oh, well, brother, I love you. Because now you a dummy. Okay? Same thing with this. He has literally done shit to the point of no return. This nigga had on Klan robes, y'all. This nigga was selling Confederate merch. He didn't even fucking apologize to us. You out there? And guess who was the actual crowd? White men. Young white boys is your fucking demographic. They're having fucking mosh pits and shit. Not a nigga in sight. Okay? Nigga, you made a song called Heil Hitler. Like, you are very despicable. You said slavery was a fucking choice. This is what I mean, black people. You got to stand on your square about some shit, and it's okay to hold another black person accountable. I know that we get into the weeds of respectability politics, but that ain't that. This is a person who has blatantly gone against the grain over and over again. And it's because we don't check that nigga, like I said. We don't stand on nothing, so he feels he could keep doing the shit. He could keep coming back. I could say, fuck my mama. I dig that bitch up and piss on her. And people be like, oh, he's going too far. But as soon as you release something that people tap their fucking toe to, I mean, fuck Donda. I mean, that's how y'all are. That's how y'all are. This nigga should not be able to continue in rap. If he wants to go to any other fucking genre, he can do that. If he want to make, death metal, he can do whatever the fuck he want. But he shouldn't be allowed to make one more motherfucking rap dollar.
Is there anything that Kanye can do to get back in your good graces?
No.
Okay.
No, because every time it's empty apologies.
If
no.
there was anything.
No.
Okay.
Like, for Kanye it would take him 10 years to undo. Mm-hmm. I ain't got that type of fucking time.
Okay.
Because you do this shit and then you apologize and then you good for like maybe a year and then you back on Twitter saying, I wish Lamar Odom would have died or some shit. Now you're back online with the bullshit. And I know you have a mental illness.
I was going to ask.
But you have proven so many times this shit has nothing to do with your mental illness. And you have weaponized your mental illness, which makes me think that you truly don't have it because you're still hot. Or at least you don't have the mental illness you're trying to tell us you have. I don't think you BPD, nigga. I think you're a narcissist. I think you're a high-functioning narcissist because the way that you think that you can go around and do whatever the fuck you want without consequence, and then you give empty apologies to the people that you ain't even really fucking. Well, you did do fucked up things with the Jewish people. You did need to apologize, but you also need to fucking apologize, nigga. You had on Klan robes, bitch. You didn't feel like that was so the moves you make shows that there's a deep, profound insincerity inside of you. That it would take too long for me to see your actions. He would, like I said, he would have to be not spotless, but he would have to really put in that work earnestly for like 10 fucking years. I ain't even listened to this nigga for 15 of them.
So him having a mental illness, even though you feel like he's weaponizing it, that doesn't
I'm not saying
contribute to.
I'm not saying that it doesn't, but how it shows up and how you want to reconcile makes me say fuck your mental illness. Because you openly say you don't like your medication. You openly say you won't get on it. You openly say that you won't do the things that are necessary for a person that recognizes they have something wrong with them. Like a few weeks ago, I talked about that video. I was talking about the sociopath, right? That was a very forthcoming person. This was a person that made no qualms about them being ain't shit. And they made it very clear what they ain't shit about and what they are shit about and their boundaries. This is a person that cannot do that. This is a person that refuses to actually get better. I can't work with that. I can't work with that.
Enough.
You have never given any real, true, actionable steps or any real, tangible type of like, hey, y'all, I really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because even in that apology, that was your time.
Yeah.
But the fact that you gave the niggas 3.5 sentences and basically like, I rock with y'all. But please, Mr. White Man, please, I'm so sorry. Listen, I bumped my head back in 99 and they said it was wrong. But I'm sorry for all this shit. And white people are easy because you make the money. And that is my other problem with Kanye is because you're a fucking cuck. You bend over for white dick all the time. You try to hide behind these naked ass white women, but you really... And I'm saying this like in a sexual way, but your love of whiteness and white men is deteriorating the fucking brand. It is making you it's enhancing the ways that you act out. It's making the ways that you act out go through these weird ass rabbit holes and spider webs of you trying to prove a point, but you woefully missing the mark. Because I got what he was trying, Shout out to Deleted, because Deleted is a super, super yay fan, even through all the shit, right? But I did like his perspective on what he was explaining with the whole HH song, right? And the whole thing about the Jews and stuff, right? He was trying to, and again, this is deleted inferring, and I don't like inferring, but this did, and this is one inferring probably did help a little, okay? So he was saying that I can do all these things about black people. I could say white lives matter. I could wear robes and hoods and all this, and I'll be fine. But as soon as I say HH or I say anything about the Jews, this is that, now my business is in danger.
Yeah,
This is
which is
classified.
fucked up.
And so I'm doing this because you guys don't give a fuck about black people. Okay, but for you to be a genius, this shit is terrible. This shit is sloppy. This didn't prove your point. It made it worse. You actually missed the point while trying to make a point, and you ended up harming your actual intended art audience that you was trying to uplift.
Yeah.
And then you further double, triple, quadruple, quintuple down on everything anytime a nigga brought it up to you. Like, that's why Van has a platform today, because we uphold him for finding one black person that said, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
When was slavery ever no, shut the fuck up, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, work at TMZ, but you need to shut the fuck up. And that's why I said Brandy needed to check that whole ass nigga, because he is soft. He's soft as fuck. It's kind of like academics in a way to me, right? Because they both used Chicago to their benefit to get to where they are, but they both was fake ass niggas. At least academics was straight up with his bullshit. Like, we saw through him, through his grift. But you actually had millions of us motherfucking believing you was really Chi-Town and you was doing this with the backpack rappers, and that shit that you did to T-Pain was grimy, and the way that you used Common and all the back, quote unquote, not Common, but Talib Kweli and Mos Def, all these niggas, because you knew you could. You admitted that shit. So there's been too many instances where fucking head trauma or the fuck not, nigga, you willfully and cognitively understood what the fuck you were doing.
Poor T-Pain. He always getting the short end of this stick.
And that's why I'll say fuck Jay-Z too, because Jay-Z, because like the argument, not the argument, but the whole conversation about him talking about I don't think battling should be a part of the culture anymore, is because we, as the audience, have exalted him to a point where he feel like he can say shit like that. He feels like he can dictate how the culture is going to go, because when he got into his button-up era, he was shaming niggas for wearing jerseys. Oh, get a button up at 30 plus. Okay, and then you sat up here and you sat up here and made fucking DOA because T-Pain was eating. You was a fucking hater for that shit, for real, nigga. You and Usher. Bitch ass niggas. You was both haters for that shit. Usher gonna walk up to T-Pain in the motherfucking airport talking about you ruined R&B? Bitch, I am not stepping on your motherfucking toes, nigga. You're Usher.
Right.
Take that shit up with your motherfucking label, bitch. Don't come to me. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why I'm not famous, because I would have checked so many niggas right then and there. You have to. Yeah. People keep coming into these industries thinking, oh, we can all be friends. No, the fuck you can't. You're lucky. You're blessed if you get at least one motherfucker that's genuine with you. One. The rest of this shit is kiss, kiss. Your people call my people.
Yeah.
I'm not taking you. I'm not your house. I don't know your house. We don't go hang out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been on your shit for Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's. You ain't met my mama.
You don't know our kids.
You don't know my kids like that. You've seen us, but you don't know us. You don't know me, bitch. I don't know you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. No, we have to stop letting these people think they could just say whatever the fuck they want. Do whatever the fuck they want. Because you don't have enough money to tell them something else. Bitch, fuck you and your money. Because if I take your life, what the fuck that money gonna do? You have to be smart.
Money ain't gonna make you.
It don't. It don't.
You know, Kanye. I would be able to be much more forgiving if this wasn't the 95th, 100th, and 85th millionth, 629,000th time. I really would be way more open. But it's just been so many times, and it's like, when is it going to be real? Is it ever going to be? Was it ever real? And so it's just, it's like a part of me wants to see a redemption just because I'm a black woman, and I love my black people. But then there's another part of me that's like, I understand that we also have to hold people accountable. And again, if this wasn't the 85,728,754 gazillion time, then I probably would be a little bit more like inclined to have Keeks not go so hard on you. But I feel you need this.
I tell you what, I am more inclined to forgive J. Cole before I would ever forgive Kanye, because what J. Cole did is, you can come back from that. Yes, we upset and you did some fuck shit, whatever.
This isn't
but
his 800th millionth time.
Exactly, and then it's also not as a fucking egregious.
Yes.
This is just some rap shit.
Yeah.
We can be mad about the rules and
Right.
all
But
that.
you really crossed the line. Like you did, and I feel a lot of it did have to do with your mental health. I do want to shoot you some bell with that, because I do feel like that type of stuff scares me. Like, I want to say it's Mel Gibson. He's the one who's dealing with like Alzheimer's or something like that.
Oh, is he?
Some one of our white old faves. He has like dementia or something like that. Mm-hmm. And like his wife, she was like, or I would say Gucci Mane, for example. She just noticed this nigga just started being mean to her out of nowhere, right? And like, I'm putting myself in that position. I'm like, my husband wake up every day and kiss me and this, that, and the third. Now all of a sudden you waking up and you got an attitude, bitch. I'm liable to take that personal and be like, well, you get the fuck out there. You know what I'm saying? Like my first thought isn't, oh, you're having a mental break. You're having like something seriously wrong with you. Let's go get you checked out. And so with Kanye, it's like, I do feel like a part of that is just, we're the fans, we're very much removed from it, so we don't know what's going on with you. But the problem then is when you apologize and then it was just kind of like you didn't give a fuck about us for real at all, but you used us the most. And so,
because we keep taking them back.
Yeah, and
y'all keep taking them
back.
Well,
it's hard, bro. It's hard. I never want to just shun the fuck. Like, it's not like he killed anyone, right? Like, it's not like he raped anyone. So it's just like, there are words.
He do got some weird cases.
You can still be held accountable and us not completely write you off, but it is going to take a long ass fuck time. I will say that. I think that's probably where my middle is. I'm not going to say I have 10 years, but I will say during that time, I will consider possibly, if you are consistent with that. And it can't be, if it happens in this last 2 years, bitch, no. This automatically, you got to start over.
you got to start over every other year. Like, yes. But I don't have time for you to start over. I just frankly don't give a fuck about what you got going on.
So let's talk about, since we kind of brought up Gucci Mane, let's talk about Pooh Shiesty and this other shit that has come out. Pooh, listen, man, I really wish that y'all would just say that you want to go back, that you love jail, that you love it, that your friends are in there, that you're having a good time, that y'all kicking it, you're learning things. Like, I understand that maybe you can't come out publicly and say that, so that's probably how you end up in these situations. Because I personally don't see how anyone, especially not a black man, commit a crime while wearing an ankle bracelet. That, I was like, bitch, is this April Fool? Like, what? There's no fucking way this is a real thing. Oh, and then how the fuck you managed to kidnap Gucci is still fucking beyond me. Like, this was one of the wildest weeks we've had in a while, bro. We got some fucking wild fucking weeks. This shit, I mean, y'all topped this motherfucker, bro.
Y'all acting like we not even in a war or some shit.
Man!
Y'all not acting like there's like... y'all
have a
acting
slow
like
week?
a third of the White House ain't gone. Y'all act like
Pooh, is it just your family? How you got your dad involved?
oh no, I believe his father was willing.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Much like Sean King mom. You know what I'm saying? Just signing up for the foolishness. Like, unlike him though, he didn't have no motherfucking ankle monitor. He had to like really do some investigative work. They didn't have to do nothing with your ass. They just like to look up on Instagram and see what you doing. My God. Why? Do you like jail? Can you just say so that the confusion can go away? Because that is really confusing why you would even think to do that if you did not want to go back.
Well, that's the thing. There was no thinking.
Yeah.
It was just very short-sighted goal, right? So, as we already mentioned, you watched the show before, we kind of get a little back on it, but
My God.
Pooh Shiesty signed to Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane, I do remember a few months ago, Gucci Mane went live and was basically like, I'm doing all my artists on 1017 except for Pooh Shiesty. I'm going to keep Pooh Shiesty, but I'm going to drop everybody else, yada, 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 right? And so, of course, the whole thing happened with Big Scar and the cousin dying, and you're not paying for shit and da 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 da, right? So Pooh already had in his mind that I don't want to be signed to this nigga. When I get out, I want to leave. So what I think is there was no intention to do the extras, but because you wasn't doing what I asked you to do, now we got to do the extras, right? Because Gucci also came with security and whatever, because these niggas know that shit be going down, right? So not only did Pooh Shiesty leave, go state to state with a fucking ankle monitor on, there was also somebody else involved that also had another fucking ankle monitor on. And these niggas took a Greyhound. After
Just making us
back
look all
to
kinda bad.
Memphis. There was cameras everywhere at the studio, which I don't know why the fuck you ain't think it was cameras there.
You didn't think. That's what you said.
No, that's what I'm saying. There was cameras there everywhere. So the story goes, his dad basically made up the paperwork or whatever, right? To get him for him to sign, right?
Okay.
They went in there. It was kind of cordial at first. They was drinking and stuff, watching the game, da da da. Pooh, Daddy, and Gucci and one of his people, they go to the back so they could talk. Oh, and the big 30 dude. They go in the back, try to talk it out, resolve it. He's like, get me out this contract. He's like, nah, nigga, I ain't laying out the contract. And then that's when shit went left, right?
Yikes.
So the kidnapping, because they didn't abscond with anybody. They didn't take anybody nowhere, but the kidnapping comes from basically blocking the entrance.
Okay.
So Big 30 is block. Well, actually, after he said I'm not signing it, it was alleged that he told Big 30 to go get my bag. And when I come back with the bag, then that's when the tool came out the bag. And then Big 30 stood by the door. Ain't nobody fucking leaving, right? So made the nigga sign it, but filmed him signing it. And made him say, I'm Gucci Mane and I'm releasing da da da. All this with a gun to the
Under duress.
Under duress,
Okay.
yes, right. And so none of this is gonna hold up. But
None of it.
to a nigga from the streets, you don't know that.
Right.
You
He's
know,
just
and
like, I wanted to sign it because they said if you sign it, then I'm out.
then I'm out. I'm free. You know what I'm saying? So, and then that's where the whole kidnapping and the standoff and everybody got their weapons, blah, blah, blah. And then they started robbing the niggas. They just started upping the charges. They started robbing niggas. They took watches and rings and all the things, right? And then these dumb niggas rented a car. These dumb niggas
All up in the
went to
enterprise.
Staples to go make copies of the under duress signing. They also, like I said, mentioned they took a fucking Greyhound bus back to Memphis.
They took some merchandise too, like they took some laptops and
Yeah, that's a part of the shit that they took from Gucci and all their people. They just was taking shit. And then also, I don't know if this is related, but they also have a video of Pooh Shiesty on live stream on one of these fucking I think Ben Don on one of his streams, and
I'm listening though.
on one of Ben Don's streams, and he's lying to his PO on the phone on stream about being at home. The PO is like, "Where are you?"
Oh my God.
Well, we have you here. No, I'm not. No, ma'am, I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you. He said, "Refresh it. Just refresh it. It'll show I'm at home." You are literally nigga said, nah, just refresh it.
Refreshing is insane. What the fuck?
Lying ass. So this is a person that has no remorse. This is a person that does not. Well, I'll say if he doesn't understand consequence, but he has no fear of consequence. This is a person who thinks everything can be handled and resolved in street ways, and that ain't how it works. Especially when you're dealing with somebody like a Gucci Mane, like he do his street shit or whatever, but he also do his business shit as well too. You know what I'm saying? All that money, and because here's the thing: when he got out, the FDO song, First Day Out song, went fucking crazy. The money you made from that and the money that you were able to keep before you went in needed to fucking go to lawyers, nigga. It's needed to go to lawyers.
Anything.
And then even on top of that, if you wanted to handle it the street way, I think I said this last week, but earlier this week, your people should have did that for you. God bless you. You should have been nowhere near the scene of the crime. Your henchman could have did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could have just denied it, da 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 da. But you said, nah, you gotta go stand no business, and your daddy is a dumb nigga because he okayed it.
Both your parents.
Your
Both your
father
parents.
said, not only do I think it's a good decision, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna help you, go back to prison.
Right. Commit a crime.
It's just so, girl, sloppy ain't even the word.
Man, it's not.
It's like y'all didn't give a fuck about
Negligent ain't
nothing.
the word. Reckless ain't the word. Not give a fuck ain't the word.
Okay.
Stupid ain't the word.
Dumb ain't the word.
Just ignorant ain't the word. Like, it's just all
levels
types
of just dumb
what
shit.
the fuck?
You want to go back to prison.
And I know you have to be sitting there now. Like, damn it, I was outside. Why the fuck didn't I just ignore this nigga?
You know what? Sadly, I don't think so.
You don't think he's inside doing that? You think he's inside celebrating? Like, yeah, I did that.
I don't think he's celebrating, but I don't give a fuck either way. Because when you're that...
Oh my God. Not giving a...
When you're that institutionalized, when you're that used to jail, when you're that used to... Because this ain't the first time they've ever
That's true.
been arrested. This is a person who's used to breaking the law. So what I have learned is that people are okay with consequences sometimes. People are okay with dying.
Yeah.
People are okay with going to jail. Yeah. Some people, not everybody's afraid of shit like that. Yeah. Or don't think of... I guess some people are like, well, if I'm going to go to jail, I'm going to go to jail for that.
Yeah.
I went to jail. Because there's niggas talking about I'm willing to die for my respect.
Yeah.
There's niggas that's willing to die about their money.
Over J's. Yeah.
So... especially when you think of a young person that has come from where he come from and how he's used to living and getting it. This is a Tuesday.
Yeah.
He would have did this to anybody. So.
Oh, Zay, you want to talk about Zay?
Well, let's get to the last one.
Oh, yeah,
this is our last
topic.
Yes.
Works and content still.
But we still need to get rid of. Well, we usually done eating by then.
Yum, yum, yum.
Got a New York style cheesecake tart.
It looks so flaky and buttery and
It's
like a
creme
crumbly little dot in the middle. Love that.
Yeah, the creme brulee is nice.
Stick it right in the middle here.
Okay. Other way.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's gonna break.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice and thick.
Mm-hmm.
THIQUE.
Take a bite. Oh, it smells very cheesy. Kind of smells eggy.
Yes, it does.
Still?
That's that custard.
Wow. Very cheesecakey. Like, very.
I love how it doesn't crumble. You can actually just take it and eat it like a bite.
Flaky enough. Crunchy enough. Sweet enough. It's not like that cheesecake that's just like super flat.
Brioche.
Oh yeah, with the wine. Woo! I get honey with that.
That's good.
Yes. I'm loving it.
It's like a perfect crust.
The crust is perfect. Perfect. Yeah. A little brioche, a little marshmallow, a little honey, a little.
Okay, marshmallow. But yeah, you got that egginess, like.
It's like a little omelet. You can smell it more than anything. Than
Yeah.
taste it. It's not really like, because eggs don't really taste like anything.
So then that's why I'm saying custard. Because custard is egg drink. That's why I love Andes. I love me some Andes. Oh man, custard is so good. Custard and gelato. Those are the best types of ice creams. You can fight your mama. Okay. I love me a custard. Love me a gelato. I love something thick and flavorful. Okay. So last thing we're going to talk about is Z-Way. Z-Way is a popular internet personality who has her own show. Think of like In Between Two Ferns and stuff like that. It's or like a Marco, funny Marco type of shit. It's at the bottom.
Oh.
There you go.
This one.
So she had Leslie Jones on the show. Love me some Leslie Jones. She's scaring me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Leslie Jones is the person I would ever want to make it. However, Leslie Jones has always been a very openly candid person, brash and all those types of things. So I actually watched the whole interview. Z-Way had that lady thrown for a loop.
She did.
Like,
I saw the clips.
Z-Way, when she was like, "Are you okay?"
When she was like, something about bisexuals, and she was like, "But I'm not bisexual."
Yeah, no, like a lesbian or something.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gay. She's like, I'm not, like, what do you mean? Like, so anyway, but Z-Way was just throwing her these weird ass questions, but she did ask a question about how she felt about marriage, and so we're gonna get into that clip.
I think marriage is legalized slavery.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Say more, because if I'm thinking about slavery and I'm thinking about marriage, there are two different images that come into my
Absolutely
head.
not. I don't know how you don't. Man is, especially if he's expecting you to be a trad wife, you might as well pull out a whip and a chain.
Wow. So there are young people watching who might be wanting to get married. What would you say to them? Don't get married.
No.
Okay.
I think marriage is legalized slavery.
Well,
You do.
She said, "Don't." And it was interesting because I don't know if it came before or after that what she said, but she said, like, my father didn't even raise me to be a wife. My father said I'm nobody's wife. Like, because that's the thing, right? With a lot of these, like, red pill manosphere talking points is about, your father's not in the home, this is, so you guys are running amok. The thing is, what most of you guys don't understand because you don't have children, what I have learned is that most dads tend to keep it real with their daughters when it comes to men and how men act. I have seen, some reaffirming things, like whenever I see certain tweets about things and like guys come in, they're like, "Oh, you father," this is just like, my father actually told me that. Like there's no I have heard plenty times, it's not as much as I would like, quite frankly, but there are times where girls have said, "Yeah, my dad said don't do this with a dude, don't do, if he says this, that, it actually means this," because men are just deceptive by nature. Men are deceptive by nature because that's how the game was built, right? We used to have to depend on men just to live. And they took full fucking advantage of that. That's why I say even in slavery, white women only had one step above a slave. You were literally one step above a slave because you were still getting beat. You were still getting maritally raped. You were still forced to have children. You know what I'm saying? You were still having to deal with his dalliances and his affairs and his proclivities and his lying.
In your face.
In your face. And you had to take that shit. You had to just
couldn't own no land.
couldn't have a
vote,
credit card,
couldn't have a
could
job,
leave. You
can't
know what I'm saying?
drive.
Nothing. You literally, the whole shit was
You're a
built
whole.
on depending on a man. And this is why she's saying she will never get married, because anytime men speak about marriage, it is work. It is labor. It is never a shared responsibility. That's where that whole, bring shit to the table fucking conversation, because men have diluted their importance in women's lives. And it's getting to a point. That's why we got this whole male loneliness epidemic bullshit or whatever's going on, because women are like, you no longer can use materials to get into a relationship with me. You now have to be empathetic. You now have to be kind. You now have to be conscientious. You have to be compromising. You have to be understanding. These are words that do not compute with them. But you let somebody steal some money from them, then they ready to go get their daddy and go cost 3-4 states to come get it from you. You guys do not use your brains in ways that make women feel safe and comfortable. You do the good guy shit, and you fuck around and get folks married off and impregnated, and then that's when the abuse starts. That's when the negligence starts. That's when you really understand that, oh my God, I really married a man-child. You know what I'm saying? So, no, men have done a very bad job of promoting marriage, and women saying no.
And I'll just add to that, you guys really set yourselves up for failure, because even with all of the chips that were stacked against us, women still made a way. Now, was it moral or ethical? No. But that's neither here nor there, because, bitch, we was in survival. Okay? So anybody's going to do something in survival. And so that's where, again, y'all kind of set yourselves up for failure, because you think that this sort of treatment the behavior with that sort of treatment is going to be the same amongst everybody. No. And so that's where, a lot of y'all, like you said, end up becoming lonely, because you got women out here who are ruthless and have learned. You're not about to do me, bitch. I'm gonna do you first.
Real quick, remember how we were talking about T.I. was laughing? They were laughing about, like, man, you could just do a dog woman out 3, 4, 5, 9. Now they just get the hell on.
Yeah.
Like that shouldn't be a shock, nigga. Like,
you shouldn't do it.
You sat up here and openly admitted that women were being abused.
Over and over.
Okay, so you think the daughters and the nieces ain't see that and be like, I'm good on that.
I'm gonna say that as far as marriage goes, yeah, I agree. Like, I think y'all really need to start being friends. But like, really, y'all need to take it all the way back to preschool. You need to learn manners. Mm-hmm. You need to learn patience. You need to learn how to build a friendship. You need to go up to somebody and be like, hey, do you want to be my friend?
Girl, oh my God. It's so crazy you said that, because I saw... They were talking about this shit. And I was like, y'all don't even know how to make friends amongst yourselves. Because some guy was talking about, like, what am I supposed to do? Just like walk up. Yes! Yeah. That is, nigga, that's literally how you make friends. You gotta be willing. So that lets me know y'all not even willing to make space for other fucking men. No. Y'all not willing to make space for no fucking body. And it is just about you.
How are you going to be having a relationship if it's only about you? This is impossible. I mean, not a good one, right? Like, at the end of the day, maybe you feel like a relationship that you have where you just control the fuck out of somebody, that it's a good relationship, but you soon find out that you end up losing all interest, losing all give a fuck, and you probably end up cheating on that person, and then you're just like, no, I'll stay. It's like, and then you fuck around and leave them because you're just like, well, you're not gonna leave type shit. Like that's a lot of y'all don't even know what you want for yourself, let alone in a relationship with a whole nother thinking,
living,
breathing person. So I agree with her. I just think that everybody should take a pause, because at this point, the marriage divorce rate, it's getting really fucking bad. 50% was already bad. We are inching up there to 60 and 70% now, y'all. So just, how about we don't for a while? Let's let's court. Let's get back to courting.
No, because they don't want to pay for that. Like, it's so bad because, like, anything that is considered a date is trivialized down to the very fucking nickel, dime, and penny. Yes. Like, oh, am I getting something? Well, if I spend this much at this, like, y'all even suck the fucking fun out of dating.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want us to meet you somewhere for free. You want us to go in half because in your mind, we are a sexual investment instead of you coming outside just to meet me because you thought I was an interesting person.
We could talk, have conversation.
No, you are so worried about the fucking end goal that you fucking up the date. Like, we have to sit online, what they call it, nigga babble conversations about how much is too much on the first date. Is Red Robin okay for a first date? Like, these niggas are saying, like,
I have no problem with Red Robin.
Y'all are trivializing everything down to the motherfucking bone. It's like, I don't even want to engage. It's like, and it makes me sad because it's like, what if I'm unfortunately cutting myself off from somebody that might be worth some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like we said with the conversation earlier, like, I don't have to talk to you like this.
Yeah.
I want to respect you. I want you to present yourself in a way to me that demonstrates, okay, I
deserve
actually
respect.
Not just that, but I'm gonna really do my best to do my best by this person. You know, like I consider that's the word, consideration. I give you consideration because that's what you've given to me. So when that has happened, and then you want to pull the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and then all of a sudden you're not the man because that's usually how these divorces end up happening. You're not the man I was with. Like, you did all the things, but then once you got tired of doing the things,
that being consistent just
and if I come to you, you're not even willing to go to counseling, you're not willing to talk about it. Like,
you just shouldn't have never been in that situation in the first place. But again, you would have been able to realize that if you would have just slowed your ass down and not just been so focused on getting some pussy. Matter of fact, you probably still could have got some pussy, but you taking it too far and then marrying a girl just to cheat on a girl and did it. It's just like, bro,
and have babies with her, and then babies on her.
Calm down. Just everybody calm down. You know, whatever. Even if it's not courting FaceTime. Okay, just have conversation. Get to know somebody.
Genuinely, sincerely.
What do they think about what's going on in the world right now? What do they think about, eggs prices? Like, I don't know. It's just like there's little things that you could talk about other than
they
sex.
Vote for?
Yeah,
that's a good. That'll kill a lot of shit off top.
What kind of movies do you like? Like, it's just so much, and it's just no talking going on. It's just a bunch of hearts on fucking Instagram, and then meetups, and then fucking in the back.
But this is also where women got to stop taking the short end.
That's the fact. But that's what I'm saying.
This is the
women
knock
really.
Women. Like, a lot of y'all stop short are short-sighted as well.
Back then, we didn't have no motherfucking rights and shit. Now we got all types of rights. There's just no fucking reason why we accept this bullshit.
There's so many.
It is no fucking reason.
Still accepting shit that they
ain't got
to accept. Now, there has been a major increase of y'all saying, fuck that dumb shit, but there's still these femcells and these trad wives and these enclaves of women.
Bitch, because you will soon learn that stance that you have, you're gonna regret it. Gonna regret it. You're going to wish that, much like, in that terrible documentary, The Manosphere, they didn't want them on the camera because it was like,
she finna tell
please, right? This is really a facade. You know what I'm saying? And she really don't really fuck with this. She's only saying that because I'm who I am, and I have to keep on with the brand, and that's how we get the money. I trained
her to say that.
But a lot of them, even still, don't be trained that well, because they be asking questions like, no, I actually don't like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, bitch, I thought you had your bitch trained.
Y'all know this is shit that you would not accept, and you want people to accept shit that you know you wouldn't like. That to me is the biggest chunk of logic missing in here. It's like, the vast majority of women don't like this. You know that even the women in your own life don't like this. But you want to sit up here and pretend that this is how shit really goes. It's like, no, you know that way of life is not fucking sustainable. And that's why you're a loser on the internet talking to the fucking camera when the motherfucking interview is in your face. Girl, that was one clip that had me dying. When they was at the gym or wherever that one dude was at, and he was talking, he turned to the camera, yeah, because the dude, he's like, who you talking to?
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh,
I
well,
thought
I'm
we
just
were
like,
streaming.
he's like, I was just, it's a
no.
habit. Like, no, nigga, I'm right here. Talk to me.
Right.
I'm asking the question.
Focus.
Don't look at
Yeah.
the camera and answer, you silly bitch.
She said, "Who are you talking to?" Yeah, that shit was funny.
So we're just dealing with a bunch of smooth-brained, numbnut individuals.
Viral wannabe motherfuckers.
Just they saw
You get a moment.
Well,
and
I hate
that's
to
it,
break
girl.
it to you, bitch, but you're about 5 to 6 years too late. The pandemic was the time to get all that shit
Yeah,
off.
it's over
That shit's
now.
over. We're back outside. We're wearing shorts again. We ain't wearing masks, and we telling you get the fuck on with that shit. So,
Well, you want to rate?
I do. Definitely the French Opera House cake to me is numero uno.
Okay.
I love
I saw that you devoured
Girl,
it a
this,
little
it's
bit.
pretty much gone. I'm gonna say the cheesecake is my second favorite.
Okay.
And the fruity bread is my third favorite. And that's because those top two tasted the best with this wine, especially the tiramisu, the French Opera. That was a great surprise that this acidic, steely ass white
Super.
and this earthy coffee, deep chocolate.
Very separate people.
Two separate people, opposites attracted like magnets, and I loved it. So, how about you?
I actually would go opposite. I would go fruity bread, cheesecake, and then tiramisu. And not that I didn't like the tiramisu, it's just that the fruity bread was just so much more like easy for me. Like it was just like it complemented each other super well. So
I actually did not like it with the wine.
really, I did.
Because with the wine, it just was such like the skin of lemon and not the juice of lemon. So I did not prefer that type of lemon tang.
What was the other thing that course of content. So I highly suggest everybody go check out the Death and Life of Lamar Odom.
I'm sorry.
What can I say about this? First of all, Black men, I'm so sick and tired of y'all allowing white women to get on here and talk crazy about you. Okay? Chloe, you talking about how you went up there and you smelled crack and how you know the smell of crack and there's no other smell that you've ever smelled that smells like crack. Bitch, I didn't need it. I didn't need it. And I don't understand as a Kardashian how
That's what she's supposed to say.
You have been able to smell crack in your lifetime.
Because
That's not
of
a
him.
smell you should be privy to as a Kardashian, okay? So, yeah, child, it was just unfortunate. Like, first of all, Lamar. I don't know why I keep saying that.
I don't
Lamar,
know either.
why you just in the bumfuck of all bumfuck Egypt at a brothel? Like, you can't get the top tier bitches. Like, you have Khloe Kardashian. And you all up in the desert.
I wouldn't call that top tier.
With some bitches smoking crack for days. What? He talks about having all that power and things like that. And so it could just make you go crazy and make you do crazy things. The craziest thing by far is after people found you at the brothel, you spitting up, you lose your fucking memory, you do all this stuff, you don't know who your children are, Chloe over there, bedside, your dad comes in there as you're on the life support talking about take it off, turn it off. Okay? Your estranged wife had to come in and stop the shit.
Like your daddy was trying to fucking kill you. And
He was ready to cash that check, bitch. Okay, so you go through all that, you learn to walk again, and you take your black ass back up into Khloe Kardashian's house just for her to come up here talking about she smelled crack. After all that,
so he did crack again.
Again. After all that, learning how to walk, bitch.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So I'm gonna put my serious hat on.
Yeah.
Addiction.
I know.
Is
real
fucking insane.
As fuck.
That's insane.
Nigga.
To have such a chemical imbalance to where you will go through reconstruction. You reconstructed yourself only to throw it away, possibly. And see,
another hit.
That's why people are not God, because I would have snatched your soul so fast. As soon as your lips hit that crack pipe, you would have come to see me. Hey, nigga.
Yeah, you clearly did.
Hey, nigga.
You clearly.
I dispatched my best
angels.
I dispatched Gabriel.
They rushed to your bedside.
Cherubim, all them niggas
I even conjured up this girl Chloe in the womb to have some sort of empathy so that you can protect you.
I've done all I can do, son.
Yeah, it's time for you to come home. Come on.
You ain't coming home. You going down the street. Cause you spit in my face, bitch. You spit in my face, nigga.
Oh my God.
I saved your crackish ass life. And that's what you do? You don't see, and that's why God is the greatest.
Go watch it. It's a fun little, I think, hour and a half. Another one that I forgot to mention the other day is called Radioactive Emergency. That one was fun. It's on Netflix. It's like 5 episodes. It's basically about a real life event that happened in Brazil, like in the 60s, 70s. And basically these kids stole this machine or whatever, and it had a bunch of radioactive shit in it, and the town got sick, and it was like a huge spread of radioactivity. So it was really good. That one. And then is there one more that I had?
Excuse me.
It's called No Guards or something like that, and it's about the situation between I think his name is Gilbert, and then he was on the Wizards.
Gilbert Arenas?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's about Gilbert Arenas, and it's about Javaris. I forget the
I'm not a basketball girl.
And so basically what had happened was they got into it about a gambling situation, and they ended up in the locker room pulling guns on each other. And it was all like, it got, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knew until somebody leaked it to the press. And so then the press had they basically told the people or whatever. So then that's what started investigation, and then just started spiraling into this whole thing. So anyway, check it out on Netflix. Really good time. Oh, and Real Housewives of Atlanta's coming back on, so I can't wait to watch it tomorrow. Housewives of Atlanta. K. Michelle's on this one. So I'm feeling that it's going to be some Love and Hip Hop-esque things happening, because, honestly, Real Housewives of Atlanta has been a little dull. Really since Nene left, honestly. But then when they had to bring Phaedra back. No, not yet. They had to bring Phaedra back. She might be on this one, but I didn't see her. And then the whole shit with Shamia and Portia. It's just really irritating. So I'm excited for the newness of it all. And yes, that's our quirks of content.
Yeah.
Have you been watching anything?
I don't watch TV.
Okay. Okay. No worries.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm the kind of, I have not had cable or any type of
streaming service,
TV or anything like that, probably going on maybe almost 10, because it was 26. When was I living in my old apartment? That was 16. 17. Yeah. So it's been almost 10 years. I don't watch.
Nobody needs TV. It. You don't need it. Cable is too much now. I will give me a little Netflix or a little Hulu every now and then, or a little Peacock.
I don't.
Peacock's only $10, but now it's like $17. But ultimately, I'm with you on the fucking cable shit, because
it's just
Time Warner, you got me fucked up. Comcast, you got me fucked up. Who else? Cox. Okay?
All
y'all niggas have lost your fucking noodle, honestly, because
you might as well bring cable back. That was the whole point.
Where you could just stick the fucking the bunnies in there, and then we could just kind of get 7, 5, and 14, Cause what the fuck? Everything is so expensive. They talking about Netflix going up again. Bitch, it just went up.
And this is also probably another reason why I'm not paying for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then also, in my opinion, there's not really anything worth watching, quite frankly, because I haven't watched reality TV in another probably 10 plus years on top of that. So the things that people watch, I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
And even the Paradise Show, I said I was gonna watch that, still ain't watched that shit. But it's just like
So good.
because I'm such a quote unquote chronically online person. That's where anything that is
You get the
worth
clips anyway.
but not only just that, but like that's where I gauge what is happening. That's what's important. So is this show worth my time? I'm gonna tell you what. Only thing I want to see is P Valley. That's
a
quite.
good one.
That's frankly it. That's
That's
the
a good
only
one.
thing I am like waiting for that I will.
I don't think they're
I will
doing
make the
that.
time for. It's fucking P Valley. If P Valley somehow miraculously comes back on, I will watch that. But like, I think like I said, what's the show?
Paradise?
No, Stranger Things. Stranger Things is the last thing, but that's
you
over.
really
You
binge
know what I'm
and
saying? That's over. So if it ain't the news, if it ain't like pop culture, if it ain't just like off kilter shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a program watcher anymore. I haven't been a program watcher for a long time. So
Well, you people.
oh,
What?
this month. My only course of content will be for this month. Michael Jackson.
Oh, it is coming out this month, isn't it?
The Michael Jackson movie. Me and my mother will be in attendance because we have gone to all of our favorite biopics.
Janet didn't like it. Something about that. I don't know.
Was white one of his white children didn't like it. Not my monkeys, not my show, as she said. Yeah, bitch, I ain't forget that.
Not my monk. Oh no.
Yeah. So.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's why I don't believe in the one drop rule. This is exactly why I don't believe in that shit. Especially when you got white passing children. I don't believe in that shit at all. So, because honestly, your father fought against being his own blackness.
Yeah.
You know, people trying to deny his own blackness. This is a black man from from Gary fucking Indiana with a bell pepper fucking nose. Okay, you have all of these black ass relatives, and some of them are swirly like you. I get it, but that's your generation. But all your aunties and uncles are Negro. Okay, so you of all people should understand the sensitivity of niggas and monkeys, and the fact that you said that shit in because you were mad about the movie. It's just a lot up on some Karen shit, and that's why I firmly don't believe in the one drop rule. That's why I take phenotype over blood drops any day. If you're not even remotely looking like a Negro, I don't want to hear shit from you because we don't live the same type of life. We just don't. And that's just the reality of things. You could be light skinned, I get that. But you are a white passing person who is a quarter Negro. I don't want to hear shit from you unless you're talking about respect the black people and my dark skin and my brown skins, and and I understand my privilege, and I'm not going to do that to pop.
And you are actively donating to some sort of Negro organization.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? You're not taking up roles from people that you don't need to fucking take. You know what I'm saying? You stay in your lane. I like them white passings. They stay in their fucking lane. They don't let white people disrespect them because they think, oh, you're white, so I can say terrible things. No, you can't, bitch.
Right.
No, you can't. So, yeah.
Really quickly, though, on Paradise, you guys should fucking watch the season finale. Season 2, I think, just came out. Maybe 3.
Oh,
I think it's season 3.
Not that far. I might start it.
Girl, you got to start it. You got to.
I mean, because everything I see, Sterling is fucking killing it. Shout out to Missouri, St. Louis in the house. Sterling came around.
You're freaking awesome, Sterling.
I love you and your wife's relationship. Thank God. Please don't divorce. We don't need that.
Stay together. Black love.
Please.
Yes, you guys gotta check it out. I fully believe that the therapist is pregnant. Spoiler, just so you know. I fully believe that. But either way, go check it out. It's so fucking good, bitch. And I will say this, the only thing without any spoilers. This finale, bitch, I was so fulfilled. I just was like, I got everything that I needed. I got everything that I wanted. I got all the answers that I was looking for. All the answers to the questions.
I love when shows do that.
Yes.
I love when they do
because
that.
It's just like, bitch, please. The agony. The agony of season after season. Jane is still alive. Kill this bitch. No, but seriously. Um, no, seriously.
I need to watch it so I can agree.
It was a great finale. So I can't wait to see the next season where they're like in the new bunker, just everything. So yes, I can't wait till you can agree, bitch, because we're gonna have a time going back and forth. I believe that is it for today. Let me just check to make sure. Let me just check to make sure. Make sure y'all check out. Yep, we're all good. Make sure y'all check out the Get It Off Your Chest podcast. Go on YouTube for that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe this specific episode so more people can find it. Hit the notification bell so y'all can know when we going live, because you know we're going live Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we're going to be dropping the Patreon soon, eventually. Let's see, what other church announcements? I think that's it.
Yeah, I really don't see too much else. Yeah.
We'll be back.
We will have the chocolates that were supposed to be here.
Yeah, you guys will see. You guys will see.
They're supposed to be here tomorrow.
Listen.
Oh, shout out to Temu. Thank you for sending me the correctly sized things. So this is my first time using Temu.
Okay.
I decided,
popped a Temu cherry.
Yeah, even though I'm in my studio, I never envisioned having a lot of furniture or any furniture, quite frankly. I wanted to actually treat it like a studio. But, I'm like, I could use a little table. Mm-hmm. Maybe I have my nigga bring a folding chair. Maybe I could just, have a little click-clack couch, something. Mm-hmm. So I started searching on there and everything and came across a nice little table. And I read the dimensions or whatever. So then I'm over my mom's house and I'm telling her about it. I'm like, yeah, da-da-da. She said, well, you better make sure it's the right size, because I see people ordering stuff off Temu and they get miniature size stuff. And I was like,
you like, God damn it.
New fear unlocked. Nigga, I wasn't even thinking about that. Hey, now.
Right. Like, I didn't look at no reviews, bitch.
I know I did. Like, everything seemed fine. And I read
Why did you look reviews?
And the dimensions, but that don't stop them from sending you fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, because you got to keep in mind, this is capitalism.
It's the other side.
This is marketing. Mm-hmm. We'll say whatever we can to get that dollar from you. Right. But it came. It was so funny. Like, literally 1 minute. So I checked to see if it was delivered, and that shit got delivered 1 minute before I checked.
Wow. 1 minute before.
1 minute. And so then I seen it laying up against the box, laying up against my door, and it was a normal size box. I was all right.
Right. It's good.
I feel like
delivery man bringing it up the stairs.
And then I get it. I'm like, okay, this is an actual 2 foot by 2 foot table. That's perfect what I need. So I feel more and my shower head came. I can't wait to. So Tuesday, that's gonna be my project for Tuesdays, to put this damn table together and to hook up my shower, my new shower head. I'm very excited about it, buttons and stuff, and it should be nice.
Do you want to do a final sip?
I feel like I've said this final sip a lot, but it just keeps.
That's okay.
I'm gonna see if I can try
for the people that ain't never heard the final sip.
I'm gonna see if I can remix it. Right. Okay. You gotta stop letting people trick you out your position. What I say that is like how I said about Brandy and Kanye and stuff like that. You don't have to be as hard as me. You ain't gotta cuss. You ain't gotta be a servant, but you have to set the tone. You gotta draw the line somewhere. And it's always good to do it sooner rather than later, because then you end up having resentment. You end up not being able to communicate your issue. You end up just going along to get along, so you don't want to do that. When you are in a position where you can actually take a step back, all the pieces on the board, then you can move accordingly. A lot of the times people are moving out of fear and other irrational emotions, right? So, you say you want to do something, you say you want to be involved in something, then do it, and just because somebody else is doing it a different way, or they might not like the way you do it, it does not matter. You are doing it in the way that is most authentic to you. And again, when you get to these places, you already know what your goal is, so nobody can deter you with the bullshit. Nobody can placate you with excuses or just flat out say, you be all right. you know? So they can never get to that place because they'll never be comfortable doing it. They are a little anecdotal story about myself. I had a friend that we decided to move in together. And there was an agreement that was made about splitting the deposit, and this person was trying to see if there was a way that there was an organization that could help give us some funding to make our deposit less because they unfortunately had a disease, right? So, long story short, the person I moved in with thought that they were getting the grant money and something. So when they thought the money, because they didn't have it yet, but when they thought the money was coming, then they came back to me and tried to rearrange the agreement. I'll never forget this girl, because TMI right now, guys. I was at work. Okay, me and this person worked at the same place, but they were not there that day. They was off that day.
Yikes. Two missteps here.
So I'm at work. They at home, right? I get a text message, and I'm not really, like, the way that it's written is like, it's very minded.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, keep in mind, maybe a week or two previously, they claimed they told me about this. I do remember the conversation, but the way the conversation was presented is like, when they get that money, then, I'm going to be able to pay my other portion because they give me this money. Okay, cool. Like, I didn't understand why you coming to tell me this. That was the agreement, or so I thought, right? So then I get a text message basically talking about, because they also wanted to go out of town. Keep that in mind. So they use this as an opportunity for me to pay more, them use that portion only for themselves. And then, right, so that can free them up to go out of town.
Did you move in with this person?
I did. We already
signed a lease.
Yeah, the thing is, like, we were already living together in another apartment. We were moving to the new apartment. What was going on? So, and I'm in another state. I really, that's another thing too. We weren't even here in Missouri. We were in another state. No, you're not gonna do me in another motherfucking state. So I'm reading the email. I'm in text message. It's not making no sense to me. So I called, and they explain and shit, and then they were like, well, girl, I told you. I said no. Now keep in mind, I go to the restroom to go take this phone call, but I'm actually using the restroom, right? That's what I'm doing. Okay, so it's so funny. As he is trying to explain to me what this new arrangement is, I start going the fuck off. I must have said so many bitch niggas, bitch ass nigga, fucking pussy nigga, who the fuck, bop, 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 bop. I mean, laying it out, and wow, I'm taking the biggest shit of my life. It's like in between everyone, like, I was so mad that my stomach was just like in between. And motherfucker, don't you ever, I mean, like, listen, I don't give a fuck where I'm at. You finna get this, right? And I just remember, it's funny now, but I just remember, like, the audacity. The audacity that you thought you could play with me like that. And I think that's really where it comes from for me. Yeah. I don't like when people insult my intelligence. That's like one of my biggest, you can disagree with me, but you're not finna insult my intelligence. You're not finna play games with me. You're not finna just UBI me. No, you're not finna do that shit. Yeah. Because we need some understanding. So don't let nobody trick you out of your position because you don't know how to handle confrontation. Because you are not sure how you don't want to come across. Fuck all that. Right. Depending on the situation, you give it as much grace as you can. Like I said about, consideration. This is a person that I can have great consideration for because we've already had these types of conversations. Yeah. I see how you think of things, handle things, so I can give you that same consideration and not go off. But when you are openly playing fucking games, and you think this is a walk in the park because I have been nice up to this point, I'll smack the shit out of you. I swear to God. Do not ever get it fucked up. Don't ever get it twisted. Last point. we had a mutual friend, and the mutual friend told me that my roommate called them before they did that shit. And the mutual said,
I told him not to.
basically, the mutual, they didn't say that exact words, but what they said was, I don't know about that. You gonna tell Kiki that?
Right. I wouldn't do that.
I don't know about that. He said, because you broke it down the way I would break it down.
Yeah.
And he was like, and you think she gonna go for that? That nigga told you. But you still, like LaRussell, you still did it anyway. The niggas told you, I don't think it's a good idea.
It's not gonna land well.
I bet you that it will. I bet you that it won't. I said, because bitch, you fuck around. I'll pay this whole shit myself. You live in the motherfucking streets. Because I will do that. You can go from paying half to being fucking homeless. Do you want to do that, bitch? Because I'll also go tell them motherfuckers that you lying and oh shit snatched. Do you want that? Sorry. Okay. But yeah, don't let no the Brandy story today, let that be enough for you. Cause if it could happen to Brandy, nigga, it could happen to you.
Hello.
Okay, this was done by a nigga who was her industry junior. Okay? This is a motherfucker that should have came hat in hand, open heart, respect. Oh my God, Brandy, I can't believe
I'll go get you 2 hot dogs.
With the mustard and the onions.
Okay.
And she wasn't even eating meat then.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, don't. I feel like this recurring thing. Don't let nobody play with you, but this is the special caveat of don't do that.
I would just like to add on to that is that don't let anybody play with you because you are not small. You are not small, and you do not deserve that. You deserve to look at yourself and feel that you deserve better. And I will say that, much like I said, shout out to Nisa, okay, who's doing our wine glasses for you Patreon people that want to be involved. The moment you decide that you need anybody other than God, you done already fucked the game up. You done already got the game fucked up.
Tell them.
So, I am just saying that you're not small. You do not need anybody whatsoever. You will figure it out in whatever situation that you are in. Do not allow anybody to play with you and let you think that you're small and let you think that you need them in order to do whatever it is that the fuck that you're doing. Because you don't.
You don't.
And once you truly accept that and truly learn, you will be able to navigate whatever it was. I feel that, even Brandy felt like she had to play with the politics and, go along with the team and, you know what I mean? Just go along to get along, like you said. But then ultimately you end up doing yourself a disservice.
Big.
And so try to remember that your peace, your self-respect, and your time is worth more than whatever the fuck you think you gonna get from the other motherfucker that's playing with you. So
All day.
cheers to that.
Yes.
We hope y'all have a fabulous week. We will see y'all back here on Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
I'm Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet, and you have watched the Wines and Chocolate Show.
We'll see y'all next time. Bye.